Hi, how you doing? I'm Ian Wright, and I am doing Arsenal's Best 11 for Bleacher Report, and Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV. How you doing, man?
I'm good, mate.
Nice, good. Did you get one of those t-shirts? Because
I've got you one. I've got you one, mate.
Thank you very much. So, Rob, you know what I mean? This is something that's it's tough. It's tough, right? But we're gonna go with like I say, our best 11, and I can't say you know what I mean. For me, there's only one goalkeeper. It's got to be who's yours.
David Seaman.
Of course it is. You know what I mean?
David
For
Seaman.
me, 564 appearances, top goalkeeper.
It was kind of hard still because
Jennings,
Bob Wilson, Jennings, but you know, I think Seaman for the amount of appearances and consistency, and I'll go David Seaman.
Yeah, and you know, you can't forget as well, like, you know, Pat Jennings was like 327 appearances.
He went to Spurs, though.
He did go to Spurs, but
I
think he's one of the only people I think that's gone to Spurs, and you still meet Pat Jennings, and everybody still loves him.
Apparently I've never actually met him, but apparently he's real genuine.
The loveliest man
I've heard that
you will ever meet. So we've got our goalkeeper, David Seaman. Let's go right back.
Right back, I've gone for the only player actually that's sort of in the modern day team that I think gets into this 11. And I'm going to go for Bakary Sagna.
You're going for Sagna?
Yeah, I'm going for Bakary Sagna.
So over Pat Rice, over Lee Dixon, over Lauren.
I know it's tough, but I'm going to go for Bakary Sagna. He's been consistent in all the time he's been there, and I actually think if you took Sagna and put him into any of those great teams, he would have performed.
That's a good point.
And that's why I'm going for Bakary Sagna.
You know something? I think this season more than any, I think Sagna, watching him now, he's our best crosser. He was like our best crosser of the ball.
That's probably his weakness as well, I'd say. That's his only weakness.
You know something? I think I might. You know what? Because obviously I played with Dicko, and he's amazing. He was a very intelligent defender. For me, sorry man, I'm gonna have to go with Lee Dixon, man.
Lee Dixon, listen, Lee Dixon's a great player.
I'm gonna go with Lee Dixon because even going forward, you know, he done his bit going the other way, and he was part of the greatest. You know, let's face it, the greatest back five in the history of the game. You know, yes, there's nods of derision behind the cameras. I do not care in the game. So we're gonna go. So I'm gonna go with Lee Dixon. Who's your first centre half?
Tony Adams.
Got to be the skipper.
Got to be Tony Adams.
Tony Ubu.
And I'm also going for Frank McClintock. And you know I'm going for Frank McClintock because just like Tony Adams, leader. Leader.
Yeah, he was. He was. And you know what? I think with the way McClintock played in that kind of... He weren't slow. Tony wasn't slow, but I do think... You know something? McClintock was a great captain as well. God, you're going to have to pick a captain at the end of this, so that's going to be interesting. You know what? I think I'm going to have to go with Steve Bold, man. Steve Bold.
Good shout.
Because, like, you know, they were so good. You know, they were so good, and playing with them and being right.
You picked all these guys because you played with.
Well, to be honest, it's got something to do with it, bro. But you know something?
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm not going to deny the greatness of Frank McClintock and how great he was as a leader in that. I suppose, like, as a player watching Boldy and the way Boldy came from Stoke, and the same with Dicko, and turned into these fantastic defenders. So I'm going to go with Boldy.
Okay.
But my left back, you want to go first with your left back?
My left back is Ashley.
You're going with Ashley?
It's got to be Ashley Cole. I mean, he was absolutely quality. You know, he went and messed it up by going to Chelsea, and
he only won the 10 medals, though. You know what I mean? How can you can't not? If Ashley was sitting,
I'm not listening.
Yeah, but the thing with Ashley, what we've got to understand is that at the time he made a decision, and you do not want to see a player of that calibre leaving your football club, especially to go to your rivals, and he won everything. So whatever happens now, he has justified the decision. So you can dislike him, but you have to say, you know what? It's a pity that people can't like him for the way it happened, because of the way it happened. It's still people hate that. But the fact is, in his eyes, he can look back when he's an old man and say, I made the right decision.
Now listen, the guy, he's gone to Chelsea and he'll be a legend over there.
Yeah.
And he's brilliant. He was brilliant at our place. He was a product of our youth system as well. So I think that's why it hurt so bad. And we all knew as well that when he went on, that he was going to be successful.
The thing with me as well, sorry, go on, Rob.
No, I'm just saying that, you know, I'm not going to make the fact that how he left override the fact. If I am being honest, he should be in there.
Then you've got to go, for me, you know, you have to give Kenny Sanson a mention. How good he was. You know, he's catch for England and that. He was a fantastic left back for Arsenal. But I think I will go with Ashley as well. Are we playing 4-4-2 this or
I've gone for a 4-3-3.
Go on. Who's so midfield?
Midfield, Vieira's got to be in there.
Vieira's got to be in there.
Yeah, Vieira's in there.
Shadow of a doubt. I'm going to go with, that goes without saying. Vieira.
Perez is in there. No?
The World Cup winner, and who else?
Overmars.
No Brady?
Oh, yeah. This is hard. This is
what I'm saying. You see, like the thing with Overmars.
This is hard. I mean, even Fabregas could have a shout.
Fabregas, well, to be honest...
It's my formation that I'm playing, my 4-3-3.
Well, to be honest, I don't. When I'm picking the best, I don't business about the formation. I don't really care about the formation. I know that, and plus with these players, you can play them in different positions because they'll be able to fit in. People say, yeah, but you're putting round pegs in square holes. The fact for me, I think Liam Brady.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Liam Brady's got to be in there with Patrick Vieira. That's why I'm going to go 4-4-2 because it's easier, right? So I'm going to have to have. Sol Campbell didn't even make.
Sol Campbell.
I mean, that just come to me there. I'm going to go Vieira, Brady, because like we had Vieira and Petit, who was left-footed and they complemented each other. Could you imagine Vieira and Brady?
Wow.
Now, for me, on the left, it would either have to be Perez, Overmars. I have to go Overmars for me.
Overmars, okay.
On my left.
Okay, I've got a 4-3-3 as I said. Right. So in front of them, this is my 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. You?
No, I can't. I can't make Arsenal's
You're in the 3. You're in the, you know what? I thought I'm going to go attacking, and I was thinking about my 3, and I kept looking at you and thinking, I want him to still talk to me. No. I was thinking, I'm going to go an attacking 3 that will just take apart every team, and you were such a brilliant finisher. You was an awesome finisher.
I'd like to disagree. I'd love to. I worked on
trust me, we need a young version of you right now. I'm always telling you that. And definitely, so you'll be right down the middle. Yeah? To the left of you, they have Thierry Henry. Wow. Yeah? And to the right of you, Dennis Bergkamp. Now,
wow.
Do you imagine how many teams, if we had a team like that now, how many teams would be blitzing?
That would be amazing. But the
only thing I think you might be falling over each other to score.
no, because the difference with them two, to me, is that, I would do anything to score. But with them two, they're creators as well as scorers of great goal. For me, on my right, I would most probably have... So if I have... who do I have on the left? Who did I mention on the left? Overmars on the left. I'm going to have David Rocastle on the right-hand side of my team. And then up front... I'm having Berkgamp and Henry.
But it's easy for you because you can leave yourself out. And
easy to leave yourself out. But like, if you could have left me out, who would you put in?
I'm not leaving you out.
Don't leave me out, Rob.
I ain't leaving you out, man. I'm telling you already that this team will take apart any team. That front 3.
You know something?
Will destroy any team.
I'd like to be honest. It's a great team.
It's a great team.
For me. I should have wrote my team down. I know it off by heart, though. But talking that team there, there's we've left out Petit, World Cup winner. Perez didn't make my team; he made your team. And when you look
Fabregas, we left out.
Fabregas. Fabregas. You know what I mean? When you look at it, but then I was watching something the other day, and something Man United's best team. When you see Vieira and Keane when they done that, Man United's team would have been awesome. With Liverpool, if they done that's what I'm saying.
They took that United team apart.
Well, what we need to do is it would have took the Liverpool team apart. Couldn't keep quiet. It's not a bad team. I got to say, I'm flattered.
It's a great team. It's a great team, and I got to say, I enjoyed it. You know what? When you played, not just because you were sitting there, I just see what I used to enjoy about you most when I was playing as a young black kid growing up as well. Your enthusiasm when you scored and you did the bogle.
Yeah.
Remember that? The bogle.
It was a bad bogle. People kind of got it, but you know what? It was like I say. I say.
But it was your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm playing the game. I think every Arsenal fan just loved that, and
it was a pleasure.
You in that team alongside them two.
Thanks a lot, Rob. Rob, love you. I love you, man.
I love you too.